Hello, my name is Dana Inganga. I help individuals and teams transition and transform, find their niche, workplace alignment, human resource coaching, career advancement, mentorship, training and development.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dana Inganga and I'm a HR professional, and today I'm very excited because with me, Coach is back, and we're going to talk about a very interesting topic. And our topic for today is actually overcoming self-doubt and also limiting beliefs. And from the topic, we're just going to build up. What is self-doubt? What are those limiting beliefs that you've placed on yourself? And the good thing is that our coach here, she'll introduce herself and also just take us through as we're building up throughout this topic. She has actually written a book about self-awareness. You need to go and check it out, because at the end of the day, for you to get to that space whereby you're going to overcome those your own self-doubt and also the limiting beliefs, it's important that you do the journey. And why would we want to encourage you to do the journey? You'll actually get to understand before we finish the show. So welcome.
Thank you so much. Happy to be here, guys. My name is Alice, the Conscious Life Coach, and I help people break away from feeling stuck and overwhelmed to consciously transforming their lives. Yeah. And I am so excited about this topic, yeah, because it's a very timely topic, a topic that a majority of us have struggled with, yeah.
True.
And we have no idea. We are struggling and we feel like we're drowning and we don't know how to get to the end of it, yeah, how to overcome self-doubt. So I'm really excited to be having this conversation.
Yeah, so thank you so much. So, are you in a space whereby right now you feel like there's something in you that you're really getting stuck because of your own self-doubt or maybe your limiting beliefs? Because at the end of the day, me being a HR profession, we tend to look at someone's, you've already done your own self-development journey, but at the end of the day, even if somebody does their self-development journey, you find that they are still stuck somewhere. Why? It's because you have a lot of limiting beliefs, being that people have already being like they've given you a title, or maybe they're referring you to that. So, and the moment you already have those beliefs in you, then it becomes a problem. So, if you can just tell us, like, if right now I'm in that space, I'm in that organization, I'm really aiming to be promoted, I'm really aiming for me to also be recognized, or maybe for me to have my voice, then how am I going to navigate?
Okay.
Yes.
And before we get there, let's start with maybe just in case someone is watching and have no clue what we're talking about.
Truly.
Let's start with what self-doubt is, yeah? And simply put, self-doubt is just that the feeling, the lack of confidence or lack of faith in either myself or my abilities. So it's the, sometimes maybe the opportunities that are coming, then one is feeling uncertain about the decisions that they want to make, or about the situations, or even maybe different aspects of their own life, yeah?
Truly.
And I saw this meme a few days ago, and I think it really sums up what a lot of us have gone through, yeah?
Yes.
And the meme was talking about, it was simple, just three sentences. And it was saying, a moment of silence for all the opportunities we have missed because of our own self-doubt and lack of self-esteem. And for me, that really got me, because of doubting ourselves, we have lost out on so many opportunities. Yeah, like the example you're giving, yeah, at work there might be a position coming up, a promotion, but I could be there thinking, by the way, mi sijafikisha, wanaitisha degree sina degree, but yet your experience, your the way you have been at work, your performance
can actually speak for you.
Yes, exactly. Your performance can speak for you, but what do you do because of your self-doubt? You go like, maybe so and so, maybe Jane
deserves that position. You always tend to remove yourself.
Exactly. And as I'm just mentioning this, I remember a conversation I was having with a friend. And she was talking about an interview she had gone for. And the moment she got in, there were like, I think 10 or 15 participants, and she'd already removed herself. And I was asking her, so why? because she was feeling, hey, Miss Idani, I get here job. I was like, okay, why? Because I saw people with masters degrees, and the others had, I don't know, diplomas and certificates on top of their masters. So there's no way.
Yeah.
And I was asking her, oh, so umejitoa before atotolewe. Yeah. So most likely you won't get it.
Yeah.
Not because you are not qualified, but because you've already disqualified yourself. Which means by the time you are getting into that interview, your countenance, your energy, the way you will articulate yourself,
it already says something
exactly,
about you.
it already says, this one, we doubt whether we can work with her.
Yeah.
Not because you are not qualified,
Yeah.
but because of your own self-doubt. Yeah?
Agreed.
And maybe at this point, we should talk about the root cause of self-doubt.
Yes, where does it start
Yes,
from?
exactly. Because a majority of us may be struggling and saying, but they've been trying to get rid of this thing, yeah? And I talk to myself and I tell myself nice things and I pump myself up, but somehow it still comes back to bite me. Once we understand the root cause, yeah, then we can be able to, just eradicate this problem from the root. Because just like any other plant, ukikata tu katikati,
the whole thing, like,
yes,
it will fall out.
Exactly. If the roots are still there, it will grow again. So we'll get ourselves in different situations where we are doubting ourselves.
Yes.
So most of the time, the root cause of self-doubt comes from our negative childhood experiences.
Yes.
So let's say for example, you were criticized a lot
as a young boy, as
yes,
a young girl.
Yes. You will end up having this inner critic in your head, who always tells you, hey, baby, Jabi, you can't do it. You're not good enough. You're not deserving.
But who said you can't do it? It's just the voices
exactly, exactly. So you're so on point, So let's say you had a parent who was always criticizing you. How comes everyone is getting better grades than you in school? I don't know, so and so is more beautiful than you. So and so can do this better than you. So and so can run. If you're always being compared
to other people,
yes, or being criticized, you never get anything right. You're too slow. You speak too much. You're too silent. You're too talkative. You're too silent. You're too fat. You're too thin. You're too this,
I'm
too
much
that.
to words.
Exactly. So if that happened, it could be also there was a lot of blaming. Blaming when you're growing up. You're always being blamed for things that were not your fault. So what happens is you grow up with that voice in your head. So you don't want to put yourself in another situation where you'll be blamed again. So even when that leadership position comes, you don't
tell
want to
yourself
take it.
no. And you see, I've actually seen so many people, they have the potential, and you keep on telling them that you can be able to do this. But because they have that limiting belief in them, and the way you're actually saying from their childhood, they still feel that the same situation will come up, just in a different version.
Exactly. So, say for example, you're berated or humiliated in childhood, you would not want to expose yourself to those kind of feelings. And here's the thing, all these issues are usually very subconscious. No one ever sits in a boardroom and says, you know what, I was humiliated when I was 10, when I offered, when I volunteered myself to take up, to lead the boys in this.
Yes.
And so because of that, I am not going to lift my hand up because I am going to recall the feelings. No one ever thinks like that.
Yes.
We just think, I'm not, still me. Let's so and so do it, If you're so used to being blamed and you're being told, so Diana, can you take up that position? You, in your head, you'll be thinking, nikianguka, and then they blame me.
Yes.
If this project doesn't do as well, then who will take the fall for it? Me. I don't want to be blamed. So it goes back to, let us understand, when you catch yourself, in that moment where you're doubting
yourself
too
much.
Exactly. And it's affecting your confidence in yourself and in your ability. It's good to go back.
And also it can show around you. Because so many times, yes, the way you're saying, situations, because at the end of the day, we can't give you the position every time.
Exactly.
The opportunity might come and say, you know what, Alice, take it up. Then you refuse. Another one will come up. They'll say that no, because this person, they don't even have confidence in themselves, then there's no need for us to give them.
Exactly. And then what do? uko behind the tent, you're always like, you know what, my employer, by the way,
Doesn't value
ananionea,
me.
yeah, they don't value me, they don't see the work that I do.
Yes.
But do you value yourself?
Yeah.
Do you carry
Believe.
yourself? Yes. Do you believe in yourself?
Yeah.
And apart from losing out on opportunities,
Yes.
there are several other ways where self-doubt shows itself. Yeah. And a very common way is procrastination.
Wow.
You know very well that you need to start eating healthy. You need to, I don't know, go for that business that you want to start. You need to start, I don't know, that new course because you want to upgrade your skills so that you can. But what do you say?
You always tend to
Ntanza kesho.
And you see also the way you're just saying, even in projects at the workplace, you're given projects and what do? You keep on postponing.
Exactly.
I'll do tomorrow, I'll send it tomorrow, I'll work on it tomorrow, and then deadlines catch up with you.
Yeah.
And then now your self doubt now checks in proper. Because now
Exactly.
when it means this meets
Exactly.
this other situation
Exactly.
whereby you're feeling like you're very hard, then you tend to now it comes out and then you always freak. And you say that, you know what, truly I'm not good enough.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In fact, procrastination is the biggest form of self-doubt. But we never ever think, okay, why am I not, why am I not going to the gym? Why am I not eating right?
Yeah.
Why am I not putting my name up for that
Yes.
promotion?
Yes.
Why am I not volunteering to head that project? We unfortunately do not reflect and ask ourselves those questions because those are very hard questions
Yeah.
to answer.
Agreed.
So it's easier to say kesho than it is to say,
Now.
yeah, boss,
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
can do
take,
it.
yeah, I can do it. Because I can do it calls for you to affirm yourself.
Truly.
I can do it calls for you to identify the voice that is telling you you cannot do it, and which is what you were talking about, limiting beliefs and addressing them. Most of the time, self-doubt and fear of failure go hand in hand.
Wow.
I'm afraid of failing. I do not like the feelings of feeling like a failure. So, sitachukua. So, if I don't take that position, then I won't expose myself to failure. I won't expose myself to ridicule. I won't expose myself to humiliation.
And what if I fail and I learn?
Exactly. In fact, that's where I wanted to go. Yeah. If only we can change how we look at failure.
Yes.
And I love this quote that I came across it somewhere. I can't remember where.
Yeah.
And it was saying there's nothing like failure. Just learning how not to do something.
Wow.
So it's your experiences can help you become either better or bitter.
Yes.
So it all depends.
You said better or bitter.
Yes.
So are you better or are you bitter?
It's true. Things happen and you start blaming everyone.
Yes.
You blame yourself. You become a
Don't
bitter
take
person.
accountability.
Exactly. You don't want to talk to your boss or to your colleagues in the office. You're bitter at everything.
I'm 100% resonating with this.
Oh, you can ask yourself, what am I learning? No, I tried. Perhaps maybe I should take time to upgrade my skills.
Yes.
Perhaps I should seek support.
Yes.
Perhaps I should, so
You're finding a solution.
exactly. So what did I learn from this?
Yes.
So the way we look at failure will either help us progress, move forward, or get stuck
Yes.
and doubt ourselves even more.
more.
Yeah.
Wow, that is very interesting. I hope you're taking notes. I hope you're noting, because at the end of the day, we want healthy people mentally. Because at the end of the day, if you're having those limit beliefs, the moment you're doubting yourself, who will actually have confidence in you if you yourself you don't have that confidence? So at the end of the day, let's do a journey. It's a process. We say some can get there before us, but eventually you'll get there. So just make sure you're doing the journey. And the best thing with the coach, at the end of the day, she's always very good to help people navigate through all your self-doubt, those limiting beliefs, because at the end of the day, even the way we were talking about your book earlier about self-awareness, it could be that. You just need to be aware that some of the things, some of the triggers, and then you overcome your self-doubt and also your limiting belief.
And share maybe 2 or 3 tips that you can use to overcome doubt. And if you're there in that office and there are positions that you can apply for, but you're doubting, maybe sijafikisha, maybe I don't know, I don't have the right
Yes, yeah.
experience. Yeah, maybe you're young. If you're in that place where you know you have an idea and you'd love to discuss it with your team leader, because it can help grow the organization.
Yes.
But you're thinking maybe they're gonna ridicule it. Maybe they're gonna think I'm stupid. Maybe you're just, talking to yourself and just talking yourself out of the opportunity. Yeah. If you're in that place, then how can you be able to overcome that? Yeah? I love what you've shared. The first one, and guys, you know, I always talk about this self-awareness.
True.
So understanding what am I thinking. So understanding my thoughts.
Wow.
So if I tell myself maybe jobs yangu, it's good for me to just sit and reflect and be very honest with myself and ask, why did I tell myself that?
I'm not good enough.
Yes. Why did I really tell myself that? Yeah, because I'm thinking I'm not good enough for the job. Good enough according to who?
According to who?
Exactly.
The standards of people that are placed in your life.
Exactly. The moment I tell myself I'm not good enough, I'm comparing myself to someone
Other
else.
people.
Yes. The moment you compare yourself to someone else, most of the time you're highly likely to be the number 2. Huyo mtu mwingine atakuwa number 1. So that means you'll always be struggling with self-doubt.
Yeah.
So we can, the first one is self-awareness, yeah? Understanding how you think and how it's affecting your behaviors and your actions. So if I'm thinking I'm not good enough, how will I behave? And poor self-confidence. What action will I take? I will not put in that that application for that promotion.
Yes.
So it's understanding my actions, yeah?
Yes.
And then the second one, which I love, I call it the CTT technique. CTT just stands for change the talk.
Change the talk.
Yes. So nimekaa hapo nikaona, by the way, Alice, I'm not good enough.
Yes.
I called myself for a meeting. Hapo. Who said I'm not good enough?
Where are those
Exactly.
the thoughts? Where are they coming from?
Exactly. Where are those thoughts coming from? Because that's a story. That's a story that I told myself from some experience. Yeah.
Yes.
Perhaps maybe when I was in class, I was never the best. So I told myself that I'm not good enough. Why? Because I was not as smart as the other kids.
True.
But what is the truth? The truth is, if I was not good enough, I would not be working in this. The truth is, I'm good at my job. The truth is, I love my job. The truth is, I have references that people can come and vouch for me and, tell the boss or the leader or whoever it is, they can vouch for me and how good I am at my work. The truth is, my work performance review speaks for itself.
Yeah.
So I am good enough. What am I doing when I'm doing this? I'm changing the talk.
Yes.
And I like saying this, we are our own worst critics.
Yes. True.
And if we are our own worst critics, we can change that and become our own best supporters.
You see?
So, niko tu hapo nimejichota and I can do this.
You can do this, you can do this.
Yes,
By
I
changing
can
the
do
talk.
this. Exactly. I can do this. And I know I can do this because evidence has it. I have been able to do this. I came up with this project. I led this team. I did this. I volunteered here. It worked well here. So the more I look for the things that support this new thought, the more it will boost my confidence.
True.
The more I get stuck in the self-doubt, the more I lose myself in the self-doubt. So CTT, change the talk. If you find yourself, unajidoubt, you're questioning, you're thinking someone else should get that position, someone else should lead that project, someone else should do instead of you. Please remember, coach alisema CTT.
Change the talk, please.
Exactly. Change the talk. Then the other thing that I love that worked for me is what we call affirmations.
Yes.
And affirmations are just positive statements, that we can either say them loudly or just mentally, silently, to affirm our new. See, to change talk. Yeah, so that means we are adapting a new story. Because everything is just stories that we tell ourselves. So this new story, what words will come with that? And sometimes, I could be thinking, I'm good enough. But see ski,
feel.
I'm still doubting myself.
Yeah.
And I remember when I was in that position, for me it was like, wait a minute, yeah? But I can do all things in Christ who strengthens me.
Yeah.
And I was like, hiya. So I might not. Alice.
Might not.
Hiyo point bado si feel bado najidoubt, yeah? But wait a minute. Through the power of Christ in me, my life can be as wonderful as I want it to be.
Wow.
I can be able to take on this project. I can. So if you feel like ujafika hapo and you're just doubting, yeah. Spirituality, by the way, and I'm not here to sell any beliefs. True. Whatever it is that you believe in, please, yes. So long as you believe in a higher power, other than I believe God put me here in this organization for a reason. And if God put me here, yes, and He saw me fit to be here, and I am adding value to this organization.
Agreed.
So I know Christ can strengthen me to do the best.
Yeah.
I know God is working in me, He's flowing in me, through me, and to so I can add value. So the more you just affirm yourself, the more you're going to get that confidence. Yeah.
Yes.
And this doesn't mean that ukishafanya hivyo then you say now that I have faith in myself, God can now take a rest.
Yeah.
It's just understanding. I've found in this journey of personal development, you cannot put spirituality aside.
You can't.
No, you can't. And I'm not talking about religion. Yes.
Sorry, they always say that three things: if your body, your mind, and your spirit man is not okay, then it means something is wrong. Because if today your mind is not right, then it means your body cannot function.
Exactly.
And if your body today is not right, then it means your mind will not function very well. And also if spiritually, like your spirit man is not okay, then it means also your body and also your mind will suffer. So it actually goes together.
Exactly. I love that. I won't even add anything. I love that.
Yeah.
The last bit I would say is please let's stop comparing ourselves, because the moment we compare ourselves to other people, we always fall short. Yeah. And if you're in that space where you're trying to do this all by yourself and bado haingi, please seek support.
Yeah.
Seek support. Yeah. Speak to someone, have someone just walk with you and encourage you and just walk with you in this journey. One thing that I admire that girls do on IG and social media, someone will put a photo of themselves. And the next thing, unaona tu comments, hey, gorgeous, it is giving. And sometimes, but then someone could be not very sure about that one photo, but their comments, which I'm loving because it's something that kitambo we used to say women are our own worst enemy. Yeah. So just seeing other girls supporting. Yeah. So how can we now move from just supporting photos of our, of our outfits, but how can we support each other in person, so that such that I know if you're going for an interview, I'm calling you and telling you, you know what, I know you're an amazing person, and you're gonna ace it. I have a friend who I remember the first time I was doing I'd been invited for a talk. I wasn't so sure, and the person came and picked me and took me to the event, and all that time alikuwa ananichota, I'm like, you're the best. Yes, you can do this. You know, you've done this so many times. And then they went and sat up to
just in case you miss it.
In case I am here and I'm supporting you. And believe you me, that support meant the world to me. Wow. I would have panicked. I did panic. I had a very good time. And it was just that. Someone coming out to say, you know what, I know this thing is a big one for you, and I'm going to support you. So, let's support each other.
Wow, that is so good. You know me, I've also learned. I hope you still are picking important points, because one thing, the way you've just said, like, don't compare yourself. How many people out here, they normally compare themselves? You're like, okay, my colleague is doing this, my colleague is doing that, other people are doing this, but also start telling yourself, I'm doing this. the way she has actually told us, start affirming yourself, saying that I'm good, no one will limit me, I will not allow my boss to define you. The moment you start affirming yourself, the moment you stop comparing yourself, then it means that your life will start taking a change just slowly by slowly. It's a process. It's not something that you actually do it like immediately, but at the end of the day, you will get there. So yeah, if you can just give us like one last comment as we close the show.
I would say look for my book.
Yes.
21 Days to Self-Awareness. Just
Yeah.
get to know and understand yourself better and grow yourself.
Wow. Thank you so much for making time to be with us.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure.
Same here. Always a pleasure.
Thank you. So thank you so much, guys, for watching our show. Until next time, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And one thing, don't forget, we are doing the journey. Goodbye.
Bye.